Okay.
You weren't listening to my needs, and
Okay.
you weren't
I was pushing.
understanding my tone. When we're talking to these people, we have to put ourselves in their shoes, and if they sound annoyed, leave them be. If they sound like, there are some people that are, you don't know what's going on in their life.
Exactly.
And if they're saying, no, I'm good, I'm fine for now.
Well, and when I
you
said
wanna
about not giving me the information, what I meant was, and I couldn't come up with it, was, I guess this isn't a good time, because that's what it sounded like. It wasn't a good time, but I wasn't sure how to say that.
Yeah, and you know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was meaning by, and then I just, yeah.
If someone says,
Because you sounded like I just woke you up. And I didn't want to say, did I just wake you up?
no, you don't want to say that. You just want to keep it very professional.
Yeah.
You say your spiel. You say, I'm calling in regards to your request on our website for information about properties in Mahogany. And they say, oh, I'm just looking for now. Oh, well, I can make your search easier. Can you tell me what you're looking for? Is it like a detached home or a condo? Because if you give me the criteria, I can send you listings based off of that and make your search so much easier. And then they're like, either yes, okay, sure. Or they'll be like, no, I'm just looking. Then what do you do?
That's totally fine.
Okay, we'll have fun looking.
No, that sounds passive aggressive. We'll have fun looking.
Well,
Good
no.
luck.
Well, no, I actually I say, you know what? I love looking at houses, so I hope you enjoy your time
Yes.
looking at the houses. And again, I will check in with you later to see how things are going and if I can be an assistance later on. Or
Yeah.
something.
You don't even have to tell them you're going to call them and check in.
Yeah, you just tell them if you need help, they call me.
Yes, exactly. Because you want to sound like you are busy, you took time out of your day and you called them, and hey, I called you, you don't need my help right now? My name is Kristen and this is my number. If you need anything, let me know.
Call me.
And then you give them that space. When you give them that space, it allows them to come to you. But if you're right there,
I know,
they're
I
going to
like
be
that.
like,
Hold on.
back off. Like, give me some space. You want to
Okay.
give them that space. And then when you reach out to them again, it's not weird. It's not creepy.
The same thing happened when I went to get some like a jacket or something. She
Yeah.
kept asking me 6 times.
Yes.
Are you still doing good?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I don't want anything. I just left this.
Yes, I've done that too. I've actually left the store when people ask me too many times if I'm
Doing
doing
all right.
okay, and oh, are you finding everything okay? Do you need help? And I'm just like, give me space.
You know, you have to say to them, I just got a ticket. I just had this happen. I just had this happen. I don't
wanna
think I'm
talk,
doing
though.
okay.
The thing is, I don't want to
No,
talk.
I heard a lady do that to the salesperson,
I know, but the thing
and the
is,
salesperson stopped.
the thing is, people like me and Vic, we don't want to talk.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
We just
Yeah.
want to have our own space. We want to just do what we want to do and not get interrupted
Okay.
and not get bombarded. There are people like that. And honestly, a lot of our job too is understanding
Finding these
people and their behavior and what's the word I'm looking for? Like their personality type.
Well, yes.
Your personality type, you can talk forever and you love people talking back to you. My personality
See,
type,
I'd like to give information.
no, that's fine. Giving information is one thing, but how you give that information
Well,
is another.
I'll continue on and on and on and
Exactly.
If that's the over information, then like
That's
on.
over.
That's what yes.
So I love giving information too, as I wanted to set this up to give you guys information about what we can work on. But it's the way you give the information. You gotta read the person. If that person looks like they're giving you short answers, they're not a person that likes to talk.
So yeah, so for example, like
Oh, mirroring, right? Yeah, okay.
So for one information, if someone tells me, okay, by the way, we have like 50% off going on like entire like store, like feel free to have a look on that. So that's information I am looking for. If they didn't tell me like there's a sale going on, I probably will be okay. I'll just go to another store or something. Now I know I have like 50% off. I probably browse more in this store rather than the other store. So
Yes.
that's the kind of information I'm looking for.
Yes, exactly. So Vic wants direct information, useful information. That is what our leads want.
Right.
They want direct.
They don't need a friend.
They don't need a friend. They don't. And honestly, even when they do need a friend and they need oh well, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. You need to bring them back down into the conversation of why you're even calling them.
Yeah.
We're not their therapists. We're not their teachers. We're not their mothers.
We just go for coffee.
But here's the thing, Kristen. You're here to make money.
Yes.
Yes, we care about the leads.
People, yeah.
We care. It's not just the money.
Yeah.
But why is this our job?
Oh,
It's a job because we're here to make money. Now, if we want to make money, how do we do it? We have to help them with their needs.
Yeah.
Do we care about their personal life? We do.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to think I do. You guys seem like you do.
Yeah.
But that is not our main job. Our main
Main job is to
finding
find
you the home.
and keeping them on track.
When we build that relationship with them and they have that respect for us as realtors, and then we start showing them homes, then you can open up a little bit more. Oh, so how many kids?
Should I keep
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah, leave it. So how many kids do you have? You can ask those, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you can ask those, oh, so which school are they going to? Or like, what are their hobbies? That kind of stuff. That's totally fine to get into more detail once you're showing them homes and you've done have you been pre-approved? Do you know exactly what they want? Blah, 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 blah. Then you can get more chatty. But in the beginning, you do not want to be chatty because these people are hardworking people that have money.
And they don't need to know I want to give detail.
Yeah.
And I don't need to give detail, but that's me. Like
Yeah.
it's in me. So it's a struggle for me
Yeah.
not to give you the fine detail. Like, I'm gonna do this for you and this is how it works. Because I wanna know that. So so I'm struggling not, like, that's fine. I'm gonna put this in, I can put this information in, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do what would you like me to do? These are all the choices you have. Because I like that. But again, I realize I'm overwhelming people by giving them up. They don't know they have choices, and I'm giving them too many choices, or I'm making it too complicated.
You're making it too complicated.
Yes.
You're not giving.
Not
You're
giving you
the choice is one choice. Do you want to give me your criteria, and I put it in and send you that? You are overcomplicating it.
Yes.
By saying you could do this, and you're seeing this, and I can do this, and I'm doing that, and you're seeing that, and you're we can do this, do that, and this is an option, that's an option, we can do that. It's like, no. I know we like to treat people how we like to be treated, and you like to get all the information, but you cannot do that.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
have to mirror.
Can I add this point?
Yeah.
So for personal information, so one of them person told me, oh, I don't have a second car and my wife doesn't work. So, oh, okay, you have kids? So he said, yeah, I have 2 kids. So you probably be looking for the schools around so they can walk to the school just because you told me they don't have a car or your wife isn't working. So I get that criteria. Now I have to look for a house which has a school near that.
There's always school buses though.
Yeah. I mean, but then some people doesn't.
But he's
Yeah.
right. But he's right. You do have to take those little things into account, and you can
definitely.
you can also ask them, you know. And
Oh,
be
see,
like,
that stuff I know. Once I've got them, it's just to get them on the phone. Like, what am I doing wrong
Yeah.
on the phone? Because once I meet people, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Right?
Log in. I want to finish that conversation there to see